Hello everybody! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever the heck time it is in your neck of the woods. My name is Stephen D. Comics, and we're back with more OKAMI. Last we left off, I took a little tour around Taka Pass and figured out what to do with the creepy elderly couple in that weird shady house. Defeated the demons possessing them and freed the Sparrow mob boss's daughter. And got access to their little hotel resort in spring. And there I met with the bamboo dude who helped me out with trying to dig up their old hot springs so it can be up and running again. Got a new celestial brush technique to create paths of water, like so. And I found the one of the dogs, one of the canine warriors. What were they called again? Was it Satomi's Canine Warriors or something like that? It's been a week since the last recording. I don't remember. Who, just like the previous dog before, wanted to stick around. He made friends with one of the Sparrow people and gave me his stone after a battle. So now I am back here at the Agatha Forest. I'm gonna try and make my way, figure out how to reach the last doggo. And I did look into it, and I figured out how. Just doing a little extra exploring. Just to see what all's around here and take advantage of new abilities. Come on. Alright, screw you. Anyway, I know what to do, so... Okay, so what I need to do is I need to make my way up. Yeah, because it's gonna involve fishing. As much as I kept talking about wanting to avoid it, I'm gonna have to play more fishing minigame. Ooh. Strong boy. Or lady. I'm pretty sure Amaterasu's female. Amaterasu. Sorry, I forgot about that. I'm not even 100% sure that's fully accurate, but whatever, I've got a bit, I'm committing to it. Want to tell me I'm wrong, sound off in the comments. By the time I read it or even see it, I will have been like probably halfway through the game by the first video, so wouldn't hurt to try maybe, but then again, maybe it will. Actually, kind of wanted to see, didn't that... Okay, I guess it must have been a specific store that had weapons for sale. Actually, yeah, like 70,000. I could buy a bunch of these. I'll sell it for 20 at least, because I don't know how much I'll actually be fast traveling, but it's better to have an excess, I'd say, than to have too little. How is it daytime already? It turned night right when I started recording. Day-night cycle time span on this is kinda bullshit, considering how long it took to wait for nighttime when I needed it. Hello, Kushi. The water here is so lovely and cool. Now, time to get to work. Here's the barrel. Why, looky here, it's Kushi. What you up to here, sweetie? Gotta say it then. Oh, it's you, Snowy and Isun. I'm here making preparations for the annual Comic-Con festival. Oh yeah, people have been talking about that too. I've come to get water for the holy sake we offer to the gods. People say that the water here at Hitoshio Spring has divine powers. We always mix it with the holy sake we use for the festival. That way we can make 8 purification sake. At least keeping it an even number. Whoa, hold it right there, sister. 8 purification sake? You mean the sacred drink of ancient legend? Wait, is the 8 like 8 proof or something? That's right. It goes back to the legend of Nagi and Shiranui. It was the miraculous sake that they used to defeat Orochi. Apparently they got the beast drunk and cut off its heads. Attack the liver, then go for the heads. That's how you do. It certainly smells strong enough to intoxicate anything. Gulp. I don't know if the legend's really true or not, but we offer sake to the gods at festival time and pray for peace. Yeah, keep a good thing going. By the way, sweetie, I was wondering. No, you can't get my number. Ah, damn it. It was worth a shot. You plan on filling this barrel with water? That's right. We need enough for all of the villagers. So I have to fill this barrel to the brim and carry it all the way back. This forest is kind of a ways away from the village, you know. Kamiki village, specifically. But how are you gonna fill such a big barrel with water? And even if you can, how are you gonna carry it back to the village? Exactly my point. That's a good point. You seriously didn't think about that? Have you not done this before? I hadn't thought of that because Susanoo usually takes care of it. Ah, that's why, and he's just running off God knows where. He can handle the barrel as if it was as light as a feather. There's no way I can manage it on my own, though. Yeah, I guess you can't just call him up. How silly of me not to think this through. I wonder how I'm going to get the spring water into the barrel. Silly girl. How silly bit. Well, I suppose you could fill the barrel with spring water if you could harness the power of water. Probably didn't really need to talk 3 times just to get that point across, but... That's odd. How did the water get into the barrel all by itself? It's one of the great mysteries of life. I think you're better off not questioning it. Just let it happen. That enough for you? Yay! How wonderful! The barrel's full of spring water already. This would be plenty for the holy sake of the festival. Excellent. Now we just have to get it back to the village. Yeah, now there's the real question. Carry it home? But it must weigh a ton. Oh, jeez. We got demon monkeys. What is it? It's a traveling minstrel. He's come to play you a tune to motivate you to carry the sake. Or the water. Sorry, it's not sake yet. Do you want some of the spring water? Oh, I want more than that, baby. Sorry, I'll be getting this barrel out of your voice soon. Oh, there's no way you're gonna carry all that. What was that? Back, you beast! Susanoo ex machina. Okay, so that wasn't him that made that line. I was wondering if it might have been. Here I am, just taking a walk, and look what I run into. Oh, it's you. Susanoo? There's more of them. Take one more step towards the lady, and it'll be your last. I'll take that bet, pussy. Crap. The great Susanoo, descendant of the hero Nagi, forbids it. Do not despair, my fair Kushi. Susanoo is here to save the day. Yeah, boy. Yeah, this looks bad. I swing my sword in the name of love. Susanoo-style sword of passion. Here I go. Alright, time to cut you! Huh? Susanoo, watch out! Oh yeah, they just keep coming. Don't stop coming, and they 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 don't stop coming! And they stopped coming. First try, every try, baby. Totally didn't take me a dozen attempts on literally just the first two guys. Nope, not at all. You can't prove it didn't. Shut up. Fight me, bitch. Hey, you did it, Pops. That was amazing. After about 20 tries, I said it didn't happen. Shut up. You look kind of scared at first, but you pulled it off for the lady. Finally, our suffering can end. Thank you, Amataras. Susanoo. Thank you. I didn't expect to see such ferocious monsters here. Are you hurt? No! This blood is the other guy's. Susanoo? I knew it. I knew it all along. Wooden swords are stronger than steel. Strange things have been happening ever since then. First that boulder in Kamiki, then that battle with the bear. Can you really call that a battle? And now this. My sword is possessed by a strange power. You listen to me, O spirit who defiles my sword. Defiles? It's been helping you. I shall not be controlled like some puppet. By the gods, I shall expose your nefarious scheme. Don't think you should be running like that with your injuries. God damn it, you're still alive. Gross, full of spit. The magnificent Isun takes offense. Why, I oughta... Try, bitch. I could take you. Huh? Where's Susanoo? Where did he go running off to? He left without saying a word. You mean besides that whole spiel about not being possessed by whatever spirit he thinks is possessing his sword? What was he thinking? I mean, he just won the battle. Yeah, he did. Now it's time to win the damsel's heart. At least he could have stuck around to help carry the barrel. It's okay. I think he's busy with other things. There's no need to bother him with this. I'm sure I could manage on my own from here anyway. I mean, I'm sure you have some degree of strength, but compared to that barrel, you look like you would just snap yourself in half trying to carry it, trying to move it, so... Now what? That sounded like that Kokari kid. Is he in trouble again? We better go check it out, Ami. Aha! Now the dog tracker's out. Whoa, the canine tracker suddenly appeared. So that means... So I really had to do that before... to be out and about. Like, I get lore reasons, but... Come on. Have I already been through that way? I'm not sure, but... Whatever, right now they want to help me. They want me to help a kid fish. Teach a kid give a kid a fish, it'll eat for a day. Teach a kid a fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. Give a man a burger, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to burger, and he'll live forever. I know how this works. Where was he again? Yeah, I think he was probably closer downward along the shoreline. Either that or he's in... I guess since the tracker's working, he's probably moved to Yeah, the actual area. Alright, kid, we're doing this again. Grrr. Trying to remember the voice I did. Wow, looks like you caught a big one there, kid. With all that noise you were making, I was sure the monsters... That looks pretty monstrous on its own. Oh, hey, and he has a doggo in its maw. Help me. Oh my. Wait. That kid's dog? Is he one of the canine warriors the whole time? Oh shit. Plot twist. Shoot, my line snapped. Curse you, Whopper. I'm gonna catch you. I'm more of a baconator, kid. You're gonna pay for what you did to Ume. Hey, kid, where'd that humongous fish come from? And wasn't that your dog Ume in its mouth? That was the legendary fish, Whopper. They say it swallowed the moon reflected on the water surface. So it just ate a big gulp of water, or drank. He ate water. I mean, he ate ice, probably, but took a big gulp of water where the moon was shining on, at least from a certain perspective. So it really does live in these deep, murky waters. Well, it's gonna pay for gobbling up good old Ume. Sheesh, that dog sure gets eaten a lot, doesn't he? Right? I don't have any fishing line left, but I'll snag that Whopper yet. God is my witness. Why, yes, I'm right here. This shall be a battle to avenge Ume. Hey, Ami, this is getting more interesting by the minute. That Whopper, or whatever it's called, would be quite a catch. Let's stick around and see if we can help him catch it. Yeah, let's do it. Now that's what I wanted to hear. Let's get psyched up. Okay, so I draw the line and reel it in. Okay, Ami, you got the basic idea, right? Draw a line from the tip of the pole to the Whopper. Don't let this be the big one that got away. Took me a minute to read that. Right, gotta slice it when it gets close enough. And we're doing this again. Definitely not a Whopper, but it's at least something we can work up to. Kill a fish. Talk about a killer fish. Anyway, we got one. Not really a fish, but we can still cook it. Caught a river crab. Now that's what more like it. There's the big boy. On, I'll get you, you son of a bitch! Gotcha! Oh, that wasn't enough. Big boy needs a few slices. And we gotcha! Caught a Whopper. You're eating good tonight, kid. With the whiskers like that, is it just a giant catfish? Are there catfish in Japan? I knew I could do it. I finally caught Whopper. Have it my way indeed. And here I was so worried about you, kid. You're one fine fisherman. You should be proud of yourself. Yeah, just inflate his ego more than necessary. That's really how you get a kid going. Keep on fishing and make sure to bring along plenty of line. Like, a lot of it. Like, and make it pretty strong. Like, just don't keep doing what you've at least that part of how you've been doing. Like, everything else is fine. Just you're gonna want line next time. Trust me, this has been a fluke. How could I ever fish again? I mean, what about Ume? He's never coming back. I mean, wait to dissect this thing before you write him off as dead. Ah, boy, the crybaby's back. Don't worry, after all you... Oh yeah, he did eat the moon, apparently. Does this mean the moon is back? Look, the surface of Deep Abyss is bright and shiny as a mirror. The moon's reflection sure looks beautiful. Where's the moon? How come I can only see its reflection? So it literally did eat the moon. God damn, that's a stomach. Probably doesn't feel too good considering Eggman pissed on it back in 2001. Hey, look, another constellation. Oh, is that the Mochi rabbit? Because that's the whole thing, like, that's part of the Japanese folklore or whatever, or myth or whatever, right? That there's a rabbit in the crater of the moon making mochi. Is the hammer supposed to look that long? and she's helping. How courteous of you. Never tried mochi. Looks very chewy. But is it any good? If I ever go to Japan, that's part of the laundry list of things to do when I get there. Try it.
Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. After your departure, I hid myself within the moon's reflection. Consumed by a fish, I patiently awaited this day in its belly.
And how long exactly did you wait?
I don't know, I lost count after, must have been about 400. Well, I gotta say, my patience for counting days has actually been pretty good if I last 400. You know?
Dear God, man, how are you alive?
Now that a glimmer of hope has returned, I have returned. I, Yumigami, god of the moon, covered the earth in pale moonlight. Use this light in conjunction with your own on your perilous journey. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars.
Yumigami, the god of moon power. So Whopper really did swallow up the moon reflected on the water. Probably thought it would taste like mochi. Now you have the crescent brush technique. That one lets you draw a crescent moon in the sky. Does that do it? I think it does. It's said to have the power to turn day into night. Yes! I do have the full sung song from Ocarina. I can do day and night now, finally. Where was that in the last two fucking videos? Wonder if it really works. Could drawing a curved line in the sky really bring out the moon? Yes. Okay, so it needs to be the other way. This needs to be a backwards C. I'm drawing it as I'm seeing it, dude. Fuck you. The moon, It's come out! Now you have the power to turn day into night. Think of the nighttime pleasures that await. Like extra monsters, dude. I know that sounds tempting, but first things first. We still have that matter Princess Fuse asked us to deal with. Yeah, there's one more dog to search for. And lo and behold, he's alive. Hey! It's Ume. I recognize that bunghole anywhere. He came out of Whopper's mouth. Did he? You okay, boy? I knew it would spin Ume out. That's why I told you not to worry. I mean, just look at him. He looks like one nasty tasting canine. Wow, rude. Really? I don't know. I've thought about eating him a few times. Wait, what? Yeah. Never seen an uglier looking dog in my life. And I own a mirror. What? I say something wrong? Just try to have a little fun like I do with Furball here. Yeah, I don't think it's fun. White Wolf, how did you come to bear the canine tracker? Hey, Ume talks. Did you know that, kid? There's a familiar scent in the air. My former comrades. It emanates from your body. What the? You saying I stink? I mean, apparently they don't like baths, so yeah, probably. Well, it's none of your business how we smell. It's just that we don't like taking baths, that's all. Hey, wait. Did he just say something about the canine tracker? And about former comrades? God damn it, Isu. Why don't you pay attention? The canine tracker decrees that its bearer shall prove his strength. I shall be the one to test it. Yep, canine warrior Jin. You told me your name was Ume. Identity theft is not a joke, Jin. What the? You're one of the 8 canine warriors? Ami, this dog means business. Never thought we'd be going up against you. Bring it on, Snaggletooth. Alright, doggo. Oh, jeez. I don't know if I've ever really tried that. Yeah, I forgot I had that technique. Ow! That's a loud roar. Oh, jeez. This one means business. Nice. And how can I forget the best technique? A little late, but whatever. Whew. These warriors know how to put up a fight, I'll admit. But not good enough. I know Princess Fuse summons me. She's been doing it for weeks, how can I not notice? It is my duty to defeat Crimson Helm, defiler of Gale Shrine. But this child and his father saved me from certain death. I owe my life to them. What am I to do? Give me a rock. It's apparently good enough for the other 2 dogs that stayed behind, so... I have the strength of 3 dogs now. Gain the Justice Orb. What's this? The Power Orb has chosen you. I don't need to worry anymore. Even separated, the hearts of the K9 warriors beat as one. I shall spend the rest of my years here under the guise of Ume. What? You're not going back to the princess? After all we went through? Hey, Ami. Looks like we found the 3 Satomi power orbs that the K9 warriors had. I know we promised to bring the dogs back, but... well, at least we can bring Princess Fuse the power orbs. But I wonder... you think they can handle Crimson Helm over at Gale Shrine? Well, maybe not on their own, but... I think the least we could do is lend him some assistance. Oh wow, I need health. So I say... Oop. Hold on, gotta fight. Making it too easy. So I'm gonna head up to the spring, back where Kushi was. Ooh, hold on. Ooh, spare treasure. Oh yeah, I remember that. So make my way up to the spring. I'll use one of my spare mermaid coins. Warp back. To the other village. And meet up with Princess Fuse. So we may not have all of the warriors, but we'll have all of the stones. And I'll have the strength of multiple dogs. So that should make a difference. Okay, yeah, I was already here. I recognize the boat that I opened. Yeah, right. It's tools. Now that the dog business is finally done. Shinshu Field. No, Sasa Sanctuary is the place, so... Guess I'll have to settle for Taka Pass, then. Whatever, it's closer. But now, trying to remember where... Okay, so that's back to Agata Forest. Sasa Sanctuary. The city checkpoint. Kusa Village is up this away. So yeah, this really was close enough. Coolio. I would love to just have a... Wait. Like, it should be like if you hold the charge button all the way to the end, you should, and move the keep the control stick forward, you should automatically go into a full sprint, or at least a moderate sprint. Kind of make running around here a little bit faster, you know? Because it feels like it takes a while for Amaterasu to pick up enough speed. Were you the shop owner that had a new weapon? Yes. Infinity Judge. Reflector marked indelibly with the loop of Infinity Judge's evil. I have just enough for it. So that had the ink bullet power. Alright, we'll see how this one fares. Kind of reminds me of the Mirror of Twilight from Twilight Princess. It's the weapon that Twilight Midnight uses as a weapon in Hyrule Warriors. Has some cool attacks, but I think I remember her being a little on the slower side from what I liked from a character. And also the sound clips, especially on, at least on the 3DS version. I don't know if it's the same on console, but the sound clips of her are kind of annoying. Okay, so she's not here. Pretty sure this way will lead to the Gale Shrine. Yep, the Gale Shrine. I'm assuming is the next Zelda dungeon. Okay, it's not quite a side-scroller, but sure is making it look like it. Oh, hey, Susanoo. Susanoo-style sleeping monk hidden sake! What the? Well, looky here, it's Susanoo again. Oh, spirit who defiles my sword, I am closer than ever. I did not need to know that. Here at the Gale Shrine, where the beast makes its lair, your true form shall be revealed. This cursed barrier may bar my way, but if I pray long and hard, I shall eventually find a way in. Eventually. Lazy Bum's talking in his sleep. Yeah, so that's a thing. I take it that's what's guarding the way in. Hey, what's with this guy? I could see right through him. A ghost.
Who are you? How is it to see me? I am Yatsu, the earthbound spirit who haunts this area. Long has it been since any have ventured this way.
Earthbound spirit Yatsu.
My eyes failed me, I can no longer see. In their stead, my inner eye can judge a person's true form. I see the tiny one next to you as a pervert.
Oh wow, he is good.
You appear to be a maiden most fair.
Oh yeah, I'm a fine bitch, aren't I?
What could possibly bring you to the Gale Shrine? You must leave this place, for it is no longer a shrine of the gods. It is now cursed and under the control of a horrible creature. This is no place for a fair maiden such as you.
Fair maiden? Are you talking about you, Furball? That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
What's this? It appears the maiden is accompanied by a little bugger.
Spot on again. Man, all these people got your number pretty soon.
Is the village to meet its end at last?
Little booger? You better not be talking about me.
Hardly anyone has visited the Gale Shrine since it has been cursed. The strangely frenzied man over there is one of the few. He has been meditating alone at the shrine's entrance. But his sleep is filled with nightmares that make him cry out. I pity the poor man and would like to render what service I could. But when I try to peer into his dreams, an evil force bars my way. Who is this strange man?
Come to think of it, Susanoo said something about being possessed. No, that's just a delusion. That's what he's interpreting our help as, because he doesn't know we're the ones helping him. And he's been acting all weird, like that time he helped Kushi. Yeah, but my question is, where's Princess Fuse and her pups? That's what I should be talking to right now. So we can maybe make some headway and maybe see if they can see this ghost. Maybe I should try inside the house. Knock, knock. Oh, yep. The council is here to decide your fates. Why, it's my favorite wolf and bug. I'm pretty sure you could find better bugs than this. Enough of the bug thing already! I must speak to you about the 3 remaining canine warriors. I am sensing something different about them. Do you bring no word of their condition or whereabouts? Well, about that. We did find the other 3, but, they quit. Here's each of their letters of resignation. You found them? Well, yeah. It's kind of a long story, but I'm afraid they won't be coming back. Instead, they gave us the Satomi power orbs. They will not be receiving any severance packages. I see. Well, I did sense that the canine warriors had changed in some way. Maybe they had a fateful encounter during their journey. Perhaps strong bonds that cannot be broken have been forged. If they are to live apart from the Satomi house, I have but one wish. I would wish them to protect the peace under their new master, for that is the role they were meant to fulfill. So much for retirement. But anyway, here are the orbs, and if it makes a difference, I can pitch in. I got power. Well, at any rate, all the Satomi power orbs have been returned. Now I can break the Crimson Helm's barrier. I must get to the shrine. Why are they all surrounding me? Whoa, check it out. Power orbs are spinning around us. How could this be? Have the power orbs accepted you as their new master? I mean, I did tame every other dog, and I beat 3 of them in combat. Maybe they recognize that I've got the real power here. Master? What are you talking about, lady? One does not choose to take the orbs. They choose their master. Oh, magnificent power orbs, heirlooms of the Satomi house. Are these whom you have chosen to decide the Satomi house's fate? Well, this is an interesting little development. It seems that now I have all the power. We don't need a pack of dogs. We need a lone wolf to fight. And I did manage to clear things up before with the other monster inhabiting a dungeon that actually held one of you dogs captive, I just recently learned. So, clearly I think I'm more qualified for the position. At least I have actual proof I'm qualified for this job. And that is a job that I shall start to undertake next time. This was a longer time coming than it probably should have been, but we're finally making our way to what should be the next dungeon-like area, and making some real forward progress. Hope you're looking forward to it as much as I am, folks. Until then. Blah 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 blah. Bub, bub, bub.